Hi, so today I'm at the East Woodstock Common, and here is the beautiful bandstand behind me. And when I'm here, it reminds me of the Jamboree, because on the 4th of July Jamboree, I spend most of the day on the bandstand looking at the huge crowds that we have and hear the music and have that celebration. So this year, of course, we're remembering what we're not doing. So we're not having the Jamboree, and that makes me think about the ways that we're asked to help one another. So I know you've heard me talk about the story of Cain and Abel. And Cain kills his brother Abel, and then when God is looking for Cain, God asks Cain where he is. And Cain says, "Am I my brother's keeper?" And, you know, I think it is a sign of God's patience that God says nothing to that answer. Because I think if God were less polite, God will say, well, duh, you know, of course you are your brother's keeper. And instead, God shows that in all the different ways that God acts. God's always welcoming people in, always looking for the stranger, always taking care of those who are most in need. So sometimes when we take care of people, we do it by our actions. And you've been great about that. You have been bringing in donations, you've been bringing in food, you've been sharing Mass, you've been writing cards, you've been calling people, you're visiting online or from a distance. You are doing a lot of things. And sometimes we're asked to care for people by what we don't do. So what we're not doing right now is we're not gathering together physically for worship. We're not having the Jamboree. There's a lot of things we're not doing. And if we can remember that we're doing all of those things, what we're doing and what we're not doing, out of a sense of love and compassion, that we are trying to take care of one another. That's what God asks us to do. And so we will do that. Sometimes it's very hard. But know that we are still connected to each other. We are still together, and God is loving each one of us, and God is always with us. So know that you are in my prayers. I miss seeing you in person, but I'm glad that we can connect this way, and we will pray with and for one another, and so that we can all remember that God is our refuge and our strength, a very present help with us now and always. Amen.